they hear Sandstorm, and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Tulane Green Wave taking on the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So South Carolina's return team will have that offense backed up. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Across the 25, he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Need. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Shakes off the defender. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're working that left side. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Need. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. Give to the running back. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Makes a move. just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And the ball slipped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Got his man on the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Scrambling away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They're trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Comes out throwing on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Need. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ready to fire from the pistol. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. Across the 25, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. He's looking to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Tulane right back to the line. On second down, wants to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Now improvising. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. No huddle offense to the line. He's looking for an open man on second down. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Greenway. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. He wants to throw here on second down. Going up top. Pulls it in on the right. Running toward the tape. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Good timing on the quick out.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Grab near the sticks. It's Manuel. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, big.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lofted toward the sideline. Intercepted.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have... The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback checking the play. To the air on 1st down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman.
He's loose. And more yards after contact. Touchdown, Gamecock. And the pummeling has started.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you've got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up 14 over Georgia.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Gamecocks aren't threatening on 1st and goal. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking for a crease. It's Need. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. Can anyone catch him? Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. From the red zone, looking for a space. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
The defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. And then that developed and took time, and they were pursuing, and they weren't able to get.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
Afterburners coming. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They keep attacking through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. He's going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense takes the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Just plowing ahead. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
He's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Need. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Missouri's offense will take the field for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, it's so much fun. They get off the rock, and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. It's complete to the left. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And this one will be stopped for no gain. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot downfield and play action.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He looks that one in nicely. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking for space, it's Snead. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He's got it. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The quick out. Touchdown Gamecocks! Reeled it in and just made the house call. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
At the 35, he's loose. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back. Everything tells you pass. and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Grabbed on the outside, it's Madden. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So Missouri will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the punt, and that is a major league pop-up. That thing's going to bring rain. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball? Mixing run and pass. He's going to let it go. Brings it down on the right side. He's off to the races. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Wisconsin. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Madden. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the ball. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going to try to get it himself. And it's caught inside the 30. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Ferguson. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Going up top on first down. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stroud. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, they'll take to the air. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. He's back to throw on second down. He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Coming out with it, it's Ferguson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They'll go to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's complete on the right side.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He wants to pass it on second down. Snagged on the outside, it's Ferguson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Ferguson. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. On second down, he'll fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. It'll be short of the first down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to...
Offense set on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's right on target. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown has ensued. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Rice went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Owls in a statement win if there ever was one. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. They'll run it from the gun. Dances away again. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll leave it with him. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
The Gamecocks get enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in 1st downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 2nd down coming up. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Complete to the right. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee in this. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the stomping has commenced. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Give him 88 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They'll run it from the gun. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Shakes off the tackler. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you and recruiting trail in the future, and you know, kind of take that and give it a little rub their nose in it.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Touchdown, South Carolina! And the punishment has been extended. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the step. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking for a huge play. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on. Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Missouri, 24.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
They'll throw it on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.